So now we got another celebrity beef. Now think about it. 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. Kanye versus Drake. Monique versus Oprah. Tyrese versus The Rock. All these celebrity beefs in the public eye. And now, once again, we got Marcellus Wiley and Stephen A. Smith.
Wanted him fired. Never wanted him unemployed. Happy he's back. Because I don't wish for brothers not to get a check and not to be employed. And that brother is brilliant. And he deserves a check. And oh, by the way, you ain't going to find anybody that knows more boxing than him. I'm happy for him. Even though his boy will lie his ass off and say otherwise because he going to get more clicks. Y'all know who the hell it is. It's unbelievable.
And the other thing is, I should have told you this from hello. You wanted to win the debates all the time and be the smartest in the room. Oh, you picked the wrong dude. Max is a bona fide, when I say genius, I am not exaggerating that. This is not hyperbole, brother.
Two celebrities with money. Two black men with money. And it's crazy. You notice the pattern? It's almost like the higher they climb, the more likely they are to clash in the public. And once again, these two rich men with these public beefs, it's crazy. And you know the algorithm loves it. Okay, you think these black on black bickering get pushed to the forefront for a reason? Somebody's out there saying, let's put this on Front Street all the time. When they got beef, they send that to the back pages. But with us, it's to the front pages so they can keep this bickering between black people. But it don't work like that, Stephen A. What is wrong with you, man? You in the public eye. You need to understand. Stop bickering over these little small things.
Why is this classic insecurity on display still? It's okay, Stephen A. You ain't perfect, bro. You just the man right now, but you ain't perfect. Stephen A. felt threatened, point blank. There ain't no way around it. He started to realize he was getting outshined in those conversations. Outshined for these reasons, and I know these reasons. Because Max Kellerman is not only a historian, he has a degree in history from Columbia University, same school I went to, Ivy League school, but the dude is a bona fide genius.
They said that I was upset that Max Kellerman, my former colleague at ESPN on First Take, I got upset because he's going to be calling the Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight in September. They looked at my face and said I was upset. I'm upset about Max Kellerman. I have nothing against Max Kellerman. I didn't want to work with him on First Take anymore. That's all. I didn't think we were good partners for a debate show. If we were doing boxing, if we were doing Sports Center or something like that, nothing. No problem. For a 2-hour daily debate show, I didn't think we worked any longer. That's all.
And two things I know for a fact. That you wanted Max to be the white guy, talk on the white issues. You needed another Skip Bayless, so he had to look that way. You had to have a white guy. Remember those days back then when everybody had to keep the stereotypes alive? You had to have the show like that, Now you got to have, you had to have the moderator, the woman, the pretty woman. Come on, man. We all know what this is, the typecast. You needed a white guy. Problem is, as T.O. told you and told the world, Max is blacker than you. And whether you agree with that or not, I don't believe in that stuff. But I do know one thing. Max knew more black culture than you. You got mad. How do I know that? I watched. People told me. People that watched told me. Whatever that means. That don't mean he blacker than you, but you took it that way. Because that means you got your own insecurities, partner.
Marcellus, come on, bro. Max knowing hip-hop don't make him more black than Stephen A. That's not black culture, that's hip-hop culture, a subset of the culture. That's step one. Stop handing out culture passes like it's Halloween. You're embarrassing yourself. And what's worse, you bring this up on your platform for the world to see, talking about whether a white guy is more in touch with the culture than another brother. We need to talk, man, because this ain't it. And you out here defending the typecasting formula like it's okay. That's not a good look, man.
And the other thing is, I should have told you this from hello. You wanted to win the debates all the time and be the smartest in the room. Oh, you picked the wrong dude. Max is a bona fide, when I say genius, I am not exaggerating that. This is not hyperbole, brother. This dude's a genius. Man, I used to sit there and talk to Max sometimes. I'm like, God dang, what he just say? And that was amazing. Come on, man. It's okay. There's different lanes. The point is, come on, dog. Know what you good at and know what you ain't. You can't pick Max, the former rapper, the dude who ran through New York, the dude who knew boxing, you can't pick him to be the white guy, typical white guy. And you certainly can't pick him if you want to out-debate him and outsmart him all day, every day. Not gonna happen. So that's the Max Kellerman part that I have told before. And there's more, and you know there's more. And if you really want to go there, I don't think you want to go there.
Why are you sitting up here flexing Max's resume, talking about Max's genius? Steven don't care about that. We don't care about that. I know he went to Columbia with you. I know you're close to him. He's a Colombian brother to you, but he ain't that to us. And I don't have no disrespect for Max. I like Max. Not with his show, but I like when you and him had a show together. See, I agree with Stephen A. Smith. That wasn't a fit. Two loudmouth New Yorkers. ESPN is the one who made the mistake, folks. This mistake was on ESPN. When Skip Bayless left ESPN, they should have replaced him on First Take with Will Cain. That would have been the perfect opposite of Stephen A. Smith. See, Max and Stephen A. Smith are two New Yorkers with them big-ass egos, big-ass loud mouths. And Max, another mistake ESPN made is when they had Max and the Marcellus show, those two had great chemistry, almost like PTI and Tony and Mike. I mean, that's the #1 show on ESPN. But Max and Marcellus had great chemistry on their show. They could have been built up as the next PTI doing stuff. But ESPN let Marcellus go to Fox, and that was a bad strategy. Okay, it backfired on them. Okay, but y'all sitting up here, y'all need to grow up. Both of you guys out here acting like y'all gangsters. Just like how when Stephen A. Smith got into it with Kevin Durant, he tried to sound like a mob boss.
But I will say this lastly. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. And I'm looking right into the camera, and I'm going to say it again. You do not want to make an enemy out of me. I'm not having it. I've done nothing wrong, and I'm not going to tolerate it.
I know this is off Stephen A. and Marcellus, but it just go to show you the DNA of Stephen A. Smith. Why are you sitting here trying to act like you hard and tough? You are a journalist. That's what I thought. So now you running the mob. You got all this muscle talk, all this tough talk. Y'all all millionaires behind a microphone. You sound like you're gonna end up like these rappers. You know how these rappers try to talk tough, try to act tough, but they end up getting killed by real street dudes. And that's what's happening with you guys. Y'all sitting up here it's your ego. Stop it, man. You guys should be building each other up.